Let's go again. And let's make this the one, shall we? Flick this game in the arm, yes.
Some kind of cave? Whoa. Looks tight, but I can get through. This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
There will be. I'm really looking forward to fighting new machines and figuring out how to kill them as fast as possible. I think you're starting to get too excited again, Hesh. Remember when you were like that for Cyberpunk?
It did it. What's that? Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy. Why did they die here? What happened to them?
I know, I just feel like people are too hyped for video games sometimes. I am excited for Forbidden West, don't get me wrong, it's just...
See this plant over here? It's
getting overly excited is not the best approach. Can't speak right now, Jesus. Best approach, I would say.
But they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually. Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected.
What are you guys talking about, Jesus?
Aloy, a machine there. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low. Follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
No, I'm probably still gonna be running this game.
Another one.
But if Forbidden West is really good, I'm just gonna run this less.
Come, back this way.
But I'm sure I'll still have things to achieve in this game. But Forbidden West would probably be the main focus. Or will be the main focus if it's a good speedrun. And if it is a good speedrun, I'm probably taking a break from this game for a while to focus on Forbidden West.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you.
One Horizon Zero Dawn run per week.
Now stay close.
Something like that could be the case, yeah. It's a good way of doing it.
Come now. Let's find that herd. Follow. There. See them? These are called striders.
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they do and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
I'd not be a smack in Forbidden West though.
Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather
A smack
the
or
rocks.
smack percent might only be a thing in
Those will do.
here in Zero Dawn.
Follow. Aloy, throw. Harvest and kill so I can use the stalks as arrow shafts. Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Here. Stay low in the grass. It's time.
The canister on its back.
Good strike! Again!
Very good
You
kill.
did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy. The one running the brave trail.
You guys messing up the name again.
Quick! Aloy, try to keep up! Faster!
Can't let them see me. Got to be careful. I need to see their paths. Almost there. There he is.
How do you know to avoid them? How are you doing this? How is this possible?
It was a really good childhood. Very nice. Let's keep it up. Let's have a really good start to this run. Was that not gold? Because my gold is better.
He said we'd go hunting this morning.
And I accidentally had a jump before I threw the rock towards the watcher, which is probably the reason why it wasn't a gold.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy.
Did
No, but would you...
of course
If this... What? Yeah.
oh,
Aloy, stop.
that something's really bothering him. The embrace. My whole life is never going to be on this valley. That'll
Or
change.
fatty meat, Jesus.
2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth.
Only got one type of meat, but 4 fatty meat, damn.
Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
God damn. Oh, 2 boars.
White as the ends of my hair. I have looked for your bounty among the rocks.
Look at this meat RNG right here.
That found sustenance
Beautiful.
when my name was called to the mountain. You did not speak it then.
Never takes long before scrappers come looking for parts.
It's your sister, Olara!
Holy crap. There's so many boars. I don't really have to go out of my way to get them. Jesus. It's raining boars. How the runs going? They have not been that great today, but hopefully this will be the one.
This old place. I haven't been here in years.
Boring.
I wonder what I can find.
So yeah, I got a lot of meat there, and I'm not gonna lose that much time here because of all of it was pretty much on my way anyway, so without having to go out of my way for it. That's awesome.
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way. Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for.
Ooh, we got the bet right now if you wanna bet your channel points. Are the Striders gonna blow up the bombs or not, guys? Guys and gals.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
I just need one more bony meat before the end of Frozen Wilds at this point. Jesus.
There he is. Looks nervous. Super careful.
Tommy, night.
Oh,
I'll. My life.
I've got what I need.
Really good car split, both time-wise and
Explosions and shouts from outside the embrace.
both time-wise and what's it called, meat-wise.
Yeah.
Couldn't be much better than that.
Good night.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth. That's something
Somebody is betting a lot of points.
angry.
Yeah.
And there's the bony meat. Damn. Awesome. And a damage coil. Holy crap.
I should stay out of sight.
Maybe the game is making up for the bad RNG we had in the last run. It was pretty bad in the last run.
Traps. It's on.
How I did not get hit there, I do not know. That was a good fight.
Don't this when it.
I'll.
Beautiful. A lurker that's looking to score big. Ooh. Respect the hustle.
So look for. You should be. For you.
I have to let him go. For now. First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
Aloy! It is
Are you?
Tebet, as you
What's
caught. There. Well, anyway, you know.
tears?
Yes, I'd.
Love the waffles? What?
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses? Or you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Oh, you mean Belgian waffles? Oh yes. Belgian waffles are delicious. A Belgian waffle with, you know, a good scoop of vanilla ice cream on top might be one of my favorite desserts.
He's wearing a. You're the. What?
Polish. Oh,
Wait.
no.
Whoa, hey,
His.
guys,
I thought.
I mean, you,
I thought.
she got any.
And of course, a little bit of chocolate sauce. Because if you're gonna eat that many calories, you might as well go all out.
I start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Belgian beer is actually really good. Gotta give you guys that. Belgian chocolate, also pretty decent.
So
This is cute.
the only. Oh, I.
You know,
What? But I. All you.
I mean, there are things that you guys in Belgium do have, you know. Chocolate, beer, waffles, good racetracks. Certain things that are going for you guys.
Looks like Razor.
Good shooting.
There. Faster, come on.
Street light on all highways. Oh yeah, that's a thing in Belgium.
Too far behind. I've got to catch up.
Also, one thing that I actually kind of like in Belgium is the fact that every highway is like lit up at night.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish.
Granted,
All but one.
probably causes a lot of pollution if it's not solar powered, which I probably isn't. But it's kind of nice that every highway is lit up.
Right there. Just turn around and climb back up.
I can't see.
Want to do this?
Boss, we'll follow right.
Come on now.
Pretty much no matter where you are in Belgium.
Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast on the old trail. Is she crazy?
Oh yeah, Belgium uses nuclear power, right?
Good. I'm gaining.
True.
Look, the outcast is catching up. How'd she get up?
Kind of forgot about that, yeah. It's Belgium and France, right? They, the two Western European countries that use nuclear power, right?
But I had the wilds.
Pretty sure France does as well. Le Français.
Too many of them. We can't win. We can't hold them.
You mean nuclear power? Nuclear power is not that common in Europe.
Kill the defilers.
Only very few Western European countries use nuclear power.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure it's only like Belgium and France.
They keep coming. How many are there?
We're down, but we're not.
Because after Chernobyl happened, people are obviously very scared of nuclear power.
Watch out! There's more of them!
especially here in Europe.
We can't hold him! Oh, Mother, help us!
Even though you can't really argue against nuclear energy is still by far the best solution to climate change in terms of CO2 neutrality. But that is a hard pill to swallow for many. Nice, got 2 boxes from the leader there, which should have some meat in it.
They must have found me before I bled out. I'm picking up some kind of signal.
Oh yeah, obviously nuclear waste is an issue.
With the rest of
Obviously.
I'm saying I was born inside the mountain.
But some would argue that, given how rapidly space stuff has progressed recently,
Another one of these power cells. But what do I do with it?
doing something with nuclear waste in space seems to be more and more likely of a solution.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lots fought it, of course, but Jet decided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow.
Send that stuff to Mars. Well, Elon's not gonna agree with that.
You said the tribe is on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre.
Why would you ruin Elon's new home?
Sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
But yeah, obviously you have the waste issue with nuclear waste. And storing it on Earth is just a bad solution, but given the fact that space transportation is only becoming cheaper and improving a lot, it's more and more likely becoming a solution.
Help ourselves.
Because Elon sucks? How dare you?
This.
Isn't Elon the most beloved person on Earth right now? Well, it certainly seems that way if you look on Twitter.
To follow the destiny Mother intended for you. The other high matriarch, so you in no yet. If any.
Nora Faithful. We will soon be.
There's a reason you don't use Twitter. Fair. What is his son name? Something like XAC20 or something? Oh, God. That's really weird.
To sing the hymn perfectly if we want her to be merciful. No mistakes.
Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
All Mother be praised. You're
Tidal electricity? Yeah. I'm not saying nuclear energy is necessarily the only solution, it's just the best solution we would have immediately. But obviously wind, solar, tidal, water energy is also just becoming better and better. But nuclear is... Can't argue against it. It is the best solution we would have that we could do on a pretty immediate basis.
I need.
But
If you or do and I.
Brave!
Ready yourselves. Today we fight a curse, a demon. Oh, Mother, give us strength.
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack!
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
It's down!
Corruption coil. See if we get something better on the second try here. Hopefully it's handling coil.
One of these things marched with the
No.
killer. How'd you
Fire coil. Rip.
But
I think I know.
Might be a handling coil on one of these guys.
That gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together.
No.
Get it done.
Got a lot of coils, but none of them handling or damage or freeze for that matter, which are what I need. That was a pretty nice fight. Just sucks because I'm probably gonna lose some time now to having to re-roll the RNG of the boxes.
it worked.
I feel like that always happens when I have a really good start. I don't get the handling coil and then I have to throw away all my time on the RNG in the boxes.
No. If isn't I should where would
You might.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
I agree. I mean, I'm not really afraid of nuclear energy either.
My whole life, all of it may embrace.
But of course, like stuff like Chernobyl and what was it called in Japan, Fukushima, has just scared people. You know, it's the... You know... It's just a fear that's installed in people when they hear nuclear energy.
Is that corpse next?
God, it was bony meat or fatty meat I was missing. It was bony meat, judging by that pickup. Still need one more bony meat.
This is picking up some kind of signal.
I don't need it, but I would prefer to have one more bony meat before the Frozen Wilds is over.
Nora village, up on the heights. But not.
Also that, yeah, 34.
If I'm gonna find more chiefs soon, the massacre site is my...
People obviously would want to have absolute full trust that it's built by, you know, competent people. And also people don't want it built close to any where people live, which means it's impossible to build one in Denmark, for example.
The war chief left something behind.
What? I'm not. All like.
Utah.
Maybe I should try to find war
Fair
chiefs
enough.
in that. She went after the killers from the proving.
Exactly. Very true, Aimless.
Mother's crown.
And obviously the Japan one in Fukushima, it took like a fucking tsunami to bring down that power plant.
I'm free. I should.
Alright.
Which is, if you live in, for example, here in Europe, that's not really anything, that's not something you have to worry about. If you have to worry about a tsunami, then while you live in Europe, then you have bigger issues than a nuclear power plant. If all of a sudden we get tsunamis here. Or there, but he's too close to the striders. But we got another one right here. Like my mom got hit. Hit. At least we got the meat we needed. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, I guess in Chile, tsunamis are an issue because you guys live on the Ring of Fire. Spear mechanics, yes. Oh, those good old spear mechanics. To be fair, I've never heard of a tsunami hitting South America. But given the fact that it's on the Ring of Metal, you would oh, sorry, the Ring of Fire, not Ring of Metal. You would assume there's tsunamis. Yeah, I clearly have played too much Horizon. You had a big one on 2010? Ah. But Chile is also like a lot more elevated, right? I mean, I know it's by the coast, but a lot of it is elevated, so it's somewhat limited, just the amount of damage that could happen, right? Or am I wrong about my assessment there? Whole cities were destroyed. Okay, I'm clearly wrong. Because obviously the reason why it was so devastating, like Indonesia and Malaysia and Thailand, was because it was so flat. So like the waves went so far inland when they hit. Back in, when was that? That was 2004, right? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, if I assume it would be really devastating if we saw like a tsunami hit like dead center on Santiago. If that were to happen. And obviously there's always that talk about that eventually a massive tsunami and earthquake will hit the Bay Area and LA and California. That one day that will happen. And a lot of people think it's sooner than later, which also would be heavily devastating.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
Probably going to need it.
That's why. By the way, when Forbidden West, when we see the San Francisco is completely underwater in Forbidden West, I think that's gonna be because there was like a massive earthquake. You know, while Gaia was rebuilding, that caused the city to get completely flooded. Like in the time between Zero Dawn and the first humans being born. San Francisco, the new Atlantis, yes. What do dragons mean in Forbidden West? Do you mean those dragons that was in that hologram? Oh, I said it in my trailer breakdown. I'm pretty sure that's bait to make you think you're gonna go all the way to like Asia or something, but either it's like Chinatown in LA or San Francisco, or it's like a casino in Nevada, in Las Vegas, that Aloy finds a hologram in.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
Would be my guess. My money is on a casino in Las Vegas.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
That has some sort of dragon hologram at the entrance. Hey, Zygo.
I've heard the Banuk lands are up here. Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village too. Must be something big going on.
Oops.
The village is moving towards that smoke.
Hey, take this ruckus.
Alright, time to hope we get good RNG.
Aurea, spouting
We need that handling call as fast as possible.
Demons up on Thunder's drum.
I want or
she was
rumor.
Not
Well, now,
don't make.
I wonder if Aratov can tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
First try. Go. Oh, there we go. Green handling call. Second try. Better than nothing. It's only a green one, but you know, better than nothing. Just have to make my shots definitely count when I only have green coils.
Apprentice who followed the river north.
But we had a really good beginning to the run, so it's nice that we don't have to throw away all our time here. Definitely also need a wood bundle because I have so much meat. $246K? Damn. Seems like predictions is making you catch up. But I guess with predictions you could also lose a lot of it quite quickly. Make the wrong bet one day.
Ho!
Yeah, rich meat. I have 10 fast travel packs, that means I need 7 more for the rest of the run. Cool. That's really good early on. But this early on in the run. Meat RNG has been insane in this run. Shame the Coil RNG wasn't better, but whatever. The Coil RNG might be really good later in the run though. I wish there was a thing on Twitch you could do to have a leaderboard for channel points. But last time I looked, there wasn't such a thing.
Yes. What could you possibly want from the cut, Outlander?
There's nothing for you here.
These crystals might be precious to someone.
Pretty sure the only time Seth has spent points was on a couple of scams and that one time we had the poll about tea versus coffee. Where I will remind you that coffee won. I honestly care about neither coffee or tea, but doesn't surprise me that coffee is more popular, because doesn't surprise me.
Strange sights in the cold. Like machines covered in gems.
Ooh, hot cocoa. It's been pretty cold the last couple of days. Maybe I should buy myself some hot cocoa tomorrow. I need to go to the store. I'm running out of food. I haven't been to the store in like 5 days. Should buy some so I can make some hot cocoa. And watch me buy the hot cocoa, and tomorrow it's just gonna be the hottest day of the winter. Just gonna be disappointed by that.
Pretty, if you like ornaments.
You mean make it with water? Yuck. Imagine making hot cocoa with water. That's sad.
Water gushing from an old wall. What is this place?
Good to know, Bungie. Oh, is it Bungie? Budgie? Well, Paraguay. Your daughter will only drink it with water? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not a dad, but so I'm not sure how you should discipline that. But it's definitely something you should be worried about.
Thank you. Of course.
If I...
Yeah, remove her from the inheritance. Time to delete her off the will. Rich people and not fancy dairy. I mean, dairy products are pretty cheap. Or at least they are here. I don't know. Dairy products tends to be some of the cheapest you can get here.
See.
So let's buy 2 wood bundles, and holy crap, I'm low on metal vessels.
Well,
Let's see what these calls are. 5 damage, 19 handling, that's pretty bad. Wait. There we go. Yeah, these cards are pretty bad, but we'll make do. Gonna make our shots count. So now it's just important to make our shots count and pray that we get a good call from the corruptor at Day Tower.
those machines. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke.
No!
Clear them out.
Thank God that hit. Jesus. I hit the blind shot through the explosion on the second one, and then I can't hit a goddamn stationary grazer right after. Jesus Christ. That's embarrassing. Yeah, that would be a situation where we need Pepe game. It's at least 3 situations in every one. Wow. I feel insulted.
Here they come. Corrupted watchers.
Pretty good fight, actually.
This valley of corruption. Time to see if the Carja Fort will let me pass over the mountains.
I mean, I know he's telling the truth. It just hurts more when I'm being told. You want a PB? Just hit your shots and get good. Okay, I'll try that. We'll see if it works. Let me just get a perfect fight right here.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Carja Fort? A corruptor.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Are you kidding me?
Truly, the sun shines upon us this day.
At least I got the free skull, I guess.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
Where you headed, girl?
West to Meridian.
Decent fight. As most of the time I was there was from the first zone. And thanks for the bits, 34. Appreciate it, even though you called me a stormtrooper.
I need to find Olin.
Are there modern task runs? Pretty sure there are some, yeah.
How they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. One who looks like
I mean, obviously there's the task for Celeste.
Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he
Just,
will
oh yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a Minecraft task. I'm sure there are tasks out there, I mean, of somewhat modern games.
rode right into that.
Couldn't tell you which ones, because I don't really follow tasks and task stuff. But I'm sure there are some. One for GTA? Yeah, I think Vice City has one. But Vice City is an older title, I guess, at this point. But it's more of a modern-ish game.
What's that up there?
SM64 might be the most tasked game out there. But yeah, I don't know, like a true modern game, I don't know if there's a task out there for that. I think there might have been a task for Doom 2016, but I'm not sure. I think I recall hearing something like that. Well, it's probably as modern as it's gonna get, for task stuff. What is task? Task is a tool-assisted speedrun, which is basically where you program a perfect run. So like most tasks are made on like an emulator where you can tell the game which button to press at every frame of the game, and therefore the game, and then once you have done that you can play it back and you can see the game being played basically to perfection. And obviously a task can do a lot of things that a human will never be able to do. Because a task can play frame perfectly for an entire run.
Whoa there.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Aaron, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me.
I'm not gonna argue that I'm better than Atash, because I'm not.
Captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken a month.
It's always the merchants.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop! In the
How I know.
Hey, I'll
Have you
over suck of as you there.
a lot not meant?
We're
How
I did not say better. I said better.
No,
but
I don't.
I did definitely not say better.
I need.
okay.
Need to clean your ears, Seth. I did not say better.
Olin's place is this way.
So
Aloy,
many people
come
here
back. That's
talking
not the way to
at once.
Olin's
What
place.
does anyone think?
I don't. I just.
Oh, Bloggy. Okay, never mind. I thought it was me you were calling out again.
I thought you wanted to.
Because you always call me out for my
Not
speech.
now. Here we are. Try not to break
Oh.
anything.
Corner of the.
A little bit of an error there.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Need to read my chat? No. Every time I do, you guys are just insulting me and calling me bad aim or stormtrooper, whatever.
I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
I have a feeling I would be happier if I just did not read my chat.
A map.
Satch.
Both show places he visited.
But oh well, if it wasn't for you guys, I would probably have too big of an ego.
Wait, I'm not. Don't.
You guys are keeping me humble. Yeah, no good call there either. Oh well. Maybe something at excavation time? God damn it. Even downhill, the spear is just like... Ugh. Bacon pancakes. Like, how does that work? Do you just mix bacon bits in with the batter? Or do you throw bacon into the batter while it's cooking on the pan so it gets incorporated? I mean, obviously the bacon is fried already, yeah. Because it would not fry. And the bacon takes longer time to fry than a pancake does. Oh, you put pour the batter over it. Oh, interesting. I guess that would work. But I don't see why you would want something salty in your pancakes. I mean, that's salty. And bacon.
The Nora girl lives?
Kill her!
No, you had your chance.
Pretty good. Considering I didn't have a damage call, that was pretty good.
I'm not. What are
They never.
what do I don't when they and who
You've owned
you say
Haiti. Steal such.
We're talking about other foods, come on. But kebab is pretty good. Speaking of which, I could go for some kebab after the stream today, but I shouldn't. Finally, damage coil. Thank you, game. It's gonna make my life easier. Do you mean like the McDonald's quarter pounder burger? Or just a quarter pound of beef in general? Oh, you mean the burger, okay. I don't know, the quarter pounder just seems like the most lame burger at McDonald's to me. I don't know. Oh, nice. Aaron is already fighting.
It's Aaron, and he's in trouble.
I mean, compared to other burgers you could get, it just seems kind of lame.
For an opening, then
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for... right.
Good fight.
No, no, sir. Shot. Yeah. Come on.
You had the double quarter pounder? Damn, that's a lot of meat.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this...
I mean, I've had pretty bad food habits as well, so I know the feeling. But I don't know, quarter pounder is just not my thing.
Almost there.
If I had to eat a burger from McDonald's.
Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that...
My favorite burger at McDonald's is the McFeast, but there probably was a point in my life where I was eating way too many of those a week as well. You don't have McFeast? Really? Wait, you don't have McFeast in the US? Is that true? I thought McFeast was like one of the classic burgers.
Why fake an ambush?
You guys not... What? Wait, is McFeast only a Danish thing? I'm learning something new today. Because it's marketed at McDonald's as one of their classics. Alongside like the Big Mac and quarter pounder and stuff. Let me do this fight and then I'll... Oh, that guy changed position, that's rare. Is he?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he died.
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
The other one next to me. No. Thank God I didn't die. Jesus Christ.
These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
So I guess the best way to describe McFeast is it's basically a knockoff of the Whopper from Burger King. Like a Whopper with cheese. So McFeast basically has like obviously beef, salad, cheese, pickles, tomatoes, ketchup and mayo in it. It's basically like a knockoff of the Whopper. I probably like it more than the Whopper from Burger King. I thought McFeast literally was like one of McDonald's like iconic burgers, but I guess it's only in Denmark then. Actually, not only Denmark. I know they have it in Sweden as well from ESA. My local Burger King is actually pretty good. I mentioned it before, but Burger King is one of those fast food restaurants that where the consistency is pretty bad. It depends on which Burger King you're at. Because sometimes Burger King is really good, and other times it's god-awful. And usually there's no in-between. And luckily, I guess the management at my local Burger King is actually pretty good. So the McFeast was a thing, but it was discontinued in the 90s. Is that what you're saying? I see. But apparently in Denmark it's apparently really popular, I guess, so... But Burger King... Nah, Burger King's onion rings is actually not that good. I actually would say... Carl's Jr. actually has pretty good onion rings. Craft here to see how many we have. We have 10, so I only need 2 more, right? Yeah, I only need 2 more fast travel bags. Oh yeah, you guys don't have you guys don't have Carl's Jr.? Okay. Does they call the burger the Whopper? I'm not sure I understand your daughter's logic. Whopper is slang for lies? I was not aware of that.
Her name is Elizabeth.
Alright, I really need a handling call from the Deathbringer here. So let's hope I get that.
Focus again. Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course. Before long, you'll know her as well as...
Actually, I have a controversial opinion. This might be very controversial. I know it's very controversial, but... At least here in Denmark, it's probably different in other countries, but I think Burger King has better nuggets than McDonald's. Or Burger King, like, in the last 2 years they got new nuggets and they're pretty good. And I would say they're better than McDonald's. In my experience. I've never heard Whopper used in that way before. I feel like it's also the consistency of the nuggets you get at McDonald's are quite poor.
An explosion. Another explosion.
I feel like it's so rare you get a good batch of nuggets at McDonald's these days. At least when I go to McDonald's, it's always like cold or like barely any crisp to them, like undercooked.
My focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. Just as empty.
I'll handle it.
It's not close.
I lost her.
Really good fight.
What the hell was that? Hades?
Yeah, got a freeze call, but no handling call.
Mysterious stranger.
Rip.
Did you see that? I need to find a way inside.
But we have a good chance of getting the handling call at Borderlands. Only problem is Borderlands is pretty hot with a bad handling call. But we can make it work. And by the way, I know a lot of you don't know this, because Max Burgers is a thing here in, at least in Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. I'm not sure where else they are. But I'm pretty sure only in Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, mainly Sweden. And pretty much everything at Max Burgers is better than every other place. Max is just so good.
Of self-sustaining, fully automated technology.
Looks like the way up.
Consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus. to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Pharaoh remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising.
A Juicy's? I've never heard of Juicy's.
Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this. If plants can find a way to. So they made the focus. 25.
I've never had In-N-Out, because apparently In-N-Out only is a thing in California, so... And I've never been there, so... Can't talk to that.
I guess those things were common in their world.
But yes, I have heard people claim In-N-Out is like the best burger joint. Or like fast food burger place. But I've never tried it, so I don't know. Oh, so it's outside California now. Yeah, but it's probably never coming to Europe. Maybe not in my lifetime, at least. I mean, we talked about this before, but there's not many of all those big fast food restaurants in Denmark.
Way up.
Like, some of the big ones are not in Denmark, like, we don't have Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. All of those are, I know, are pretty big in the US, but none of them are in Denmark.
Yes, I believe I do.
The file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Got one fast travel pack. Interesting. That's unusual. Oh, and two. Oh, now I have all the fast travel packs I need. Nice. We don't have to worry about meat anymore.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in.
I've only had Pizza Hut twice, both times at ESA. When we were at ESA Winter 2 years ago, I was with Murkaz and Trigger. The pizza is very average at Pizza Hut, and it's extremely expensive. At least it was like that in Sweden. Like, very average pizza at a very high price. Was my experience with Pizza Hut. So, not a good experience because of that.
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has
This
been recovered.
isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
I would never eat from Domino's.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not.
At least not Domino's here in Denmark after they got exposed on Danish television.
Keepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command, the only nation this
There's a TV program here in Denmark called Operation X, which basically exposes various... It's a program where they go and expose various companies for breaking the law or scams and stuff like that. And Domino's was featured on it. And across multiple Domino's stores in Denmark, Domino's claimed that their products were Danish, you know, sourced from Denmark. It turned out not to be true. They were from Germany, which obviously illegal. False advertisement. And also, some of the meat in like I think it was 5 stores from 5 different locations in Denmark, all had, when some of the meat was close to running out of date, they would repackage it with a new date. So, yeah. Quite disgusting. And a couple other things. And they actually went bankrupt in Denmark after that TV show. They have since come back under new ownership in Denmark, but Yeah.
Be worse than the disease.
Not a good look.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's fairly common, but in a chain as big as Domino's, that should not be a thing.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command.
So Domino's is back in Denmark after they went bankrupt. They were like gone for like, I would say, a year, and now they're back with like new ownership.
Now your choice is what I tell them.
But since then, I'm just not gonna go to Domino's.
Guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
And also, here in Denmark, we just have so many good local pizzerias.
Look on the bright side, Ted.
That if I'm going to get pizza, I'm just gonna get from the local one.
Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Like a local, I guess you would call it mom and pop pizzeria. There's many good ones all across Denmark.
So,
it's Monka with a big S. Or capitalized S. Sorry.
Great.
Reason why I say big S is because in Danish, you call a capitalized letter a big letter. So if I ever say a big S, I mean capitalized S. Yeah, in Danish you would call it a big letter or a small letter, depending on if it's capitalized or not, when you translate it directly. In Serbian too? Oh, okay. So if you ever hear me say spell something with a big letter, I mean capitalized letter. But yeah, Domino's is also like pretty much the only pizza chain in Denmark. There are some smaller local Danish chains, but yeah. There's just so many like there's so many like I guess you would call them independent pizza stores in Denmark that a pizza chain would have a hard time competing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
Nothing like a good homemade pizza. True.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children in wine.
It was way too dry. If your pizza dough is dry, what is it you need to do? Usually it can be because maybe you have used a bit too much oil in the dough. I'm pretty sure is one reason. If you're the type of person that use oil directly in the dough. Deep dish pizza is not pizza? True. I mean, I've been to Chicago once, and I will say they make a good deep dish pizza, whatever they call it. You know, those pies they call pizza. They're decent. I don't mind it, but I would never call it a pizza.
this.
But there's plenty of good pizza recipes on YouTube. I'm not sure if I can even pronounce his name. There's a YouTuber called Adam Rigusia or something like that. He makes really good pizza recipes that you should try. I've tried some of them and they're actually really good. But I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correctly.
I'm not far from Pitchcliff. Murad said to look for his agent in the town's marketplace. Pitchcliff isn't far. Murad's agent is waiting in the town marketplace.
Oh yeah, benching with Babis is also pretty good, yeah. There's also, what's he called, Joshua Weissman or something. Also makes pretty good cooking videos.
Oh, great.
Alden Brown? Not familiar. He's a little, yeah, I mean, his personality is a little out there compared to someone like Babish and Adam, perhaps. Oh, Alton. I'm still not sure who that is. But maybe I should look it up. There's also Sam the cooking guy has some good recipes. There's plenty of good food stuff on YouTube. When you look for it. He's known for good eats. I think I know of that channel then. There's also, you know, the more mass-produced cooking videos on YouTube. Occasionally you'll find something good there, like on Food Insider or Munchies. But usually the more personalized cooking channels on YouTube tend to be better, in my experience. Also, I feel like the videos are easier to follow, because some of the more mass-produced cooking videos on YouTube go way too fast. Because they focus way too much on algorithms and hitting certain time frames on videos, which causes things to not be that presentable.
Duval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted. Oh, this is bad. Need to get it over to this guy before he kills me.
Nowhere to run.
All I need to finish you off.
Actually not that bad, even though I got spotted early. Definitely done worse on that fight. Now let's get a handling coil from the box down here. First we gotta make sure we kill this guy. Aaron, do your thing. Aaron, you're not doing your thing.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Why can Aaron not just throw that free spawn? He always does it. Or he does it so much that when he doesn't do it, it's really annoying. No handling call on first try. We can re-roll the RNG of this box twice, so we'll see if we get it second try.
Just notes about crafting.
Yeah, I'll take 50 handling. I'm not gonna re-roll in case I don't get a handling. That is not worth the risk when I only have a green handling. Of course, I could have re-rolled the box an extra time, but chances are I wouldn't have gotten another handling. Nope. There we go. And I don't have to worry about meat, so that's very awesome.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
Oh yeah, the ice rail is better if you go close quarters combat. But the champion bow is also has its place if you are doing it more at long range. But getting the ice rail in this run would not be feasible.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stuff. Dressings from... Might be a blood trail I could follow. I should try my focus.
So yeah, now we have decent Coil RNG, and we have really good meat RNG. Still hope I get another handling or damage from the Deathbringer at Gravehorde though. Preferably handling at this point, to be honest. Because at Gravehorde you prefer handling, because there's no more human fights really left in the run after Gravehorde. So going double handling is better than going handling damage.
The killers, they're just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth.
Mount, what are you doing? Turn around. Jesus.
The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
Technically out of the forts as an errand. Not sure why it's considered an errand, but it is.
Hours ago.
Let's get on with it.
Can't you now?
Oof.
Get it on!
Really good. Probably still losing time because of the mount and my PB having a gold split here, so that was a pretty solid fight actually.
This one, if you're my no,
And also I didn't have to collect any meat on the split, which I most of the time have to do.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter.
safe from stray sparks and lightning, and I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thran, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. I found something.
Damn.
There's
blood. Please, I'll
sound.
At least now we are past the point where my PB played really well. So now is where we need to save all our time. Or where we can save a lot of time. So let's go get that time save. Good first camp.
Nora always come through. Always have faith in the Nora.
I guess I can't blame you for that.
Apparently my damage curl was not good enough for one shot.
Can't afford any more losses. All mother, guide my hand.
Where? Ah. I thought my damage was good enough to one shot, but apparently not. Or body shot, I mean. Dang it.
One less thing to think about.
Let's go for headshots then.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Really good shooting. Good backups here.
Always have faith in the Nora.
Even though I'm messing up a little bit with the nailing those headshots, my backup strats are at least pretty quick. I know exactly, there's only 2 guys on the second cam that has 150 HP, the other guys have 90. Or 110 for the backpack guys, of course, but...
Look, no. If I
sound.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But the guys without backpacks only have 90, but apparently I'm only doing 84. And I have a blue damage curl, so that's surprising. But I guess my blue damage curl is quite low. Forgot the percentage of it, but judging by that, it seems pretty low.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has...
I still need to play Cuphead.
We'll know soon enough.
I watched TMR earlier. The Mexican runner doing Cuphead speedruns. Or I think he was doing like some no damage runs of Cuphead.
Take my hand.
I bet it's just a game that's so pretty to look at. It's kind of weird that nobody has has thought about making a game in that, I guess, art style before now. But then again, if you have seen the behind-the-scene clips of Cuphead, it wasn't easy to pull off. It was a lot of effort put into it. Yeah, I heard about it because Carl Jobs made a video about it the other day. About the No Damage Ninja Gaiden run. Which was pretty awesome. I had no idea that that was thought to be impossible. Ow. Jesus. Not good. Hell are they? That was not pretty. Take care, Seth. See you later. Yeah, Summoning Salt also makes great videos. Summoning Salt and Carl Jobs, in my opinion, makes the best speedrun content on YouTube at the moment. And you should also check out Speed Docs on YouTube. If you like Summoning Salt, you'll definitely also like Speed Docs.
We've got company.
Hey, Curry. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag with runs today, but this run still has very good potential. And it's Speed D-O-C-S, like documentaries, but docs. They made world record progressions for video games as well.
Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
They've especially made some really good ones for Ratchet and Clank.
Resources?
And Donkey Kong Country and stuff like that. And they also, unlike Summoning Salt, they also interview runners and the people in the community, which I think is really awesome. And they definitely have a really underrated channel at the moment, so you should really check them out if you're interested in speedrun content.
Tools being used. Invoices. More clips. Must be another way in.
On me!
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world.
Power cell. The ones I found before. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Another Kopish. And this one can move.
That is really bad. Fuck. So screwed. No potions. Holy crap. I mean, that was terrible. I'm gonna lose a lot of time here, but I didn't die at least. Fucking hell. How I did not die there, I have no idea. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek.
I'm gonna lose a lot of time. It's not gonna end the run, but that was not pretty. It was really not pretty. Hopefully I can get a handling call from the guy. Or the big boy here. Remove what red thing? Yeah, get a damage curl at least. Oh well. So I can improve my damage, but handling is not the greatest. Oh well. It's fine. Do I run only Horizon? At the moment, yes.
The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as you
when you're low HP, the game will heal you like 1 bar of health.
The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory. War plan? This is a war crime. It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative.
As long as you don't get hit, you will get 1 bar of health when you're really low.
I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team.
It's gonna be pretty clutch if I still manage to get a sub 230 out of this. But it's definitely still on the table.
Orbital launch base. What is that?
Oh, you mean now? Oh yeah, I forgot. The red thing around goes away when you're watching a hologram. So it's back now, as you can see. But yeah, it goes away when you're watching a hologram. Because I guess they didn't want it to obscure your vision. Oh well, I can save a lot of time here in Eclipse Space, especially because I have all the meat I need. All the fast travel packs already, so I don't need to collect anything here. So if everything goes well here, I should save a lot of time on this split. And obviously we still have a lot of time saved on Helis. At the very end as well. Alright, there I also got extra health because I leveled up. You also get a little bit of health when you level up.
That'll wake them up.
How many potions do I have? 5. And 1 yellow. Not bad. So we get an Eclipse Space where I don't have to use any. That would be nice. So yeah, this run can still get sub 230, but it's gonna be hard. But we'll see. Just gonna try my best, and who knows how it looks at the very end. Still got over a minute and a half to play with, so it's not completely impossible because we have a lot of time save here in these last couple of quests.
Aloy, you're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
Just gotta believe, and I need to play to the best of my ability.
Oh, really? And who put those there,
And if this actually turns into be the sub 230, that would be very clutch.
All right. What now?
And obviously we still have 2 minutes to play with just to PB. And I'll definitely take a PB. Even if it's not sub 230 with a run like this. First skip. That's a lot of corruption. On my way. Kidding me.
You will not escape the shadow.
Ah, Messed up that gate skip yesterday as well. Second try, it's fine. Let's just get a good escape now. At the very least, I didn't get hit by an arrow or something. Still have a lot of medicine for the escape.
I see it.
As long as I don't have to use any of my potions, I'll be happy.
The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module.
I don't usually mess up that skip, but it happens. I am only human.
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap?
Nice, I didn't get hit by the Deathbringers at all. Beautiful.
Something up there.
Watch out, more eclipse.
Bridge in
I was
sight.
about to say I would be impressed if I didn't get hit at all.
I know.
There was a fire at the very end there. Oh well, good eclipse base. We'll take that. And that's a gold, wow. Okay, my goal can definitely be better there because I messed up the gate skip. I was second try on gate skip. Nice. That's what we needed to come back. So let's keep it up. Let's come back in this run. You have my doubts about me being human. Damn. Do you think I'm one of the lizard people then?
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carthage might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies
Gotta
beneath.
remember to buy the warbow here.
We will learn much.
Don't want to make that mistake.
That's what I'm hoping.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition. Now we get to see if your attack on
I just noticed I've forgotten I hadn't put on my damage card yet.
Focus network was entirely successful.
Apparently, we're entrusting delicate
Success.
matters to savages.
Welcome to the Citadel, Eloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
But then again, I didn't need the damage card on the cliff space, so it doesn't matter. But I forgot to equip it.
I'll take the shot. First time in the
Even if it
Citadel,
means having to
gotta
listen
see
to
the
Bahamut.
sun ring from
Balustrade.
on high.
It's a short drop from there. The other s-
I see you've been here before.
obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't
Perhaps.
be always whining.
Those carls are heavy though.
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
They do be heavy.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really?
Please take a seat and wait for your name. Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Patrols. They got in. Through the vents. I can pass them. Undetected.
Spread out!
Data points. You're going
If
to
it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Initiating playback.
So,
Alright, let's get a good zero on here.
full worth.
Good fight here, and good skip.
But then... remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
If it was part of Coil, how did it end up in the wreckage of a failed Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before.
Pretty good fight.
Focus. Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. Found one.
Decent grab on that
Looks like
emitter.
the part I found upstairs will fit here. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open. That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I think I got him. Yeah, I did. Come on. Nice. Okay, second try. I'll take him. I can live with that.
Welcome to Hades.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Used to put something.
Very nice. On to the Sun Ring. Let's not throw away the run here in the Sun Ring. Let's get a good safe fight here.
I can.
If you
Oh,
maybe
at this, you can ever.
it'd be it does. Do you've got
You and
then
this be it. Oh, after I will
the no.
soon in it. You're and
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. It's down.
Nice. Good pillars. Now we just need a good fight. Thanks for the zip, budgie. Should I say silence?
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Nice. Good fight. Very nice.
If you not
You're
stop, I'll be.
Wait.
Yes.
The
When I'll come in the meet.
Youth.
One of Halo for you. Yeah.
The strat for that fight is pretty smooth in general. Alright, here at All Mother, my PB did it really well, so I need to do it really well here, otherwise I'm gonna lose a lot of time. So hopefully I can nail the shot fairly easily on the Thunderdome.
Must be holed up in the mountain. Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
He's not gonna give me an opportunity. Dang it. Maybe on second try here, hopefully. Got him. No good Carl on the Thunderdome either. Oh well. So, handling Carl is just gonna be terrible for the rest of the run. Definitely losing time here because my PB did this really well. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's the Straggle Bow. It's from the DLC. Yeah, we're losing time here, but we gotta remember, we have a lot of time to save later still.
So, she out by the have you? Because what if she talk?
This was definitely the last good split in my PB, so
Figured
it's not like it's over.
I never stopped.
The rest of the run was fairly average, and Healers was really bad in my PB, so it's definitely time save.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Hopefully I won't get nuked, Galatar.
You are clear to proceed.
I hope so, at least.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Priority drone accessed.
We're losing time? Jesus. My PB is just so good on All Mother. It's disgusting how good it was. Well, I was as well.
Going to be interesting.
The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None.
Open to her. She's the daughter of the goddess.
So yeah, we still have about a minute, I mean less, like 50 seconds or so to play with, according to best possible time. Yeah, 4. Just making sure I have enough pastoral packs. And obviously we still have over a minute for if we just want to get a PB as well. I already got past Borderlands. It's not like a New Game Plus where we do Borderlands after All Mother. Here we go straight from All Mother to Gaia Prime. We do Borderlands earlier in this run to get the purple coils earlier. Because we have a high chance of getting them.
The way to the mountain will be hard.
At Borderlands, of course.
Machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
How do you get that bow? You can buy it from a merchant in the DLC. Inside the Frozen Walls. You just need Blue Gleam to buy it. No problem. Good mount spawn. Yeah, the striker bow is the best weapon in the game due to its versatility.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
This is exactly the kind of weapon you made.
Good one.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr.
Mind your footing.
Guess that's my way across. Glad that's over. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal. Elizabeth's...
The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
This is Charles Robinson.
Years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Yeah, a lot of people are lurking right now. Hopefully they'll wake up when I get hopefully on some green splits towards the end of this. Oh, thank God. I thought for a second there I wasn't gonna grab that. Ooh. It's a little scary. A little scarier than it needed to be.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was no...
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no. Alpha personnel.
Here we got the last power cell.
Huh. A fifth power cell. They must fit somewhere.
Alrighty. Do I stream daily? Pretty much. For the most part, yeah. I'd say these days I'm probably doing like roughly 6 days a week. But I don't really have like a set off day. It's just whenever I feel like it at the moment.
That's... She doesn't...
You're...
To get... If it...
You're... What?
And now for the TED Talk. I need to go to the bathroom doing this.
Out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Be right back.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. if we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it.
Alright, I'm back.
I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
I'd be surprised by how many people like to say Ted Farrow did nothing wrong in this chat. Sure, a lot of them are joking, but at this point I'm not sure.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
But some the truth. I help because
I feel like I have more energy when it's actually cold.
Yeah. So I take
To be honest.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Oh, I wonder what's down here.
My weapon there? Whoops.
This isn't a cave. It's a ruin. Red light. Oh, these devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There. Fits. I just need a slot. That's two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's some more information nearby.
Have you not seen the last 2 days of runs? Yes, it's very necessary.
Gotta check those clamps have the armor locked in place.
I'm stuck on the railing.
Power up the mechanism. Just need to install these power cells. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code. Did it. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Alright. Gonna be hard, but we have a shot at it. Let's see how these last 4 split goes. Can save a lot of time on healers, and a blaze skip would be very nice as well. It would be a good help. Even just getting a good healers is obviously not enough. We also need to cut some time somewhere else. Or, I mean, a really good healers would actually bring us back ahead, because I can save 1 minute and 20 seconds on healers. But still need to play the other splits pretty well.
My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in
politics. I like that the rope caster thing is just a thing we're doing now to summon Psycho.
I've sent a messenger. I'm glad she will tell him.
I'll let only.
If I'll
meet.
Eric, take him hours.
I'm not complaining about that.
You would. Is it fine? We will.
Especially because I was the one that started it. Wonder what weapon it's gonna be in Forbidden West that will summon him. Sure, there's gonna be something.
Or he is a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right, I'll shut up.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Ah, only got the first half. Oh well, better than nothing. Let's just get a good Glendhawk fight done.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be
It's actually a pretty good view from this window here.
Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's got to be a way to stop it.
Guards, bring water or a fire might spread to the hunters' lines.
Preferably get to the fire and shut up a bucket line. I'm not choosy.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under the tracks lead inside? Another one of Dervahl's high. This must be where Dervahl assembled. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could beat.
Well, here I am.
Not alone. Spotted some trouble.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way.
Very nice fight.
Hey, look, you would budge, and
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
I know. You know. Now I'm trying to.
I heal.
No.
Hey, look, it's
it's
by this. Hey, look, please.
heal with it. It will weak.
I'm perhaps yes.
And
No.
Alright, time for healers. One more quest to go. We're don't have a lot of time to play with, so at least for sub 230.
Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Word, but exact. So other.
But it's technically still possible, even though it hasn't been the greatest run. And PB is still very much possible as well.
Roland's apartment feels.
What should you have for lunch? I don't know. What are you in the mood for?
Did I leave anything unfinished?
There must be something that comes to mind when you said when you thought about lunch. What was the first thing? So just a reminder, I can save a minute and 20 seconds on this split because my PB had a really bad healers fight.
That's not wood smoke.
So I can be in the green if the split goes really well, and then it's just a matter of finishing strong on the last two splits. Spicy noodles, and get some spicy noodles. I don't know, if you only used a bow, try out a sling or some of the other DLC weapons. Just try out all the weapons, you might be surprised by what you enjoy using.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded!
All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Why are you guys talking about noodles so much right now? Well.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
Alright, here we go.
You down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you
Get back in there and...
The end is inevitable.
Get down or
Whoa.
Accept your weakness.
Bridge can't take much more of this. He's quick. Damn it.
it's giving way!
Good fight. I need these extra potions. Alright, we're in the green, but barely. Alright, let's get a good rich, see what we can make of this.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
It's taking a shot at me.
Machine
have one yellow potion.
Here it comes. Better move.
Why is the Deathbringer not dead yet, guys? Pretty average first half.
But be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Alright, time to see if we survive the second half, though. Here comes the scary part. Barely doing any damage to him. That's not a good sign.
When that hits.
Nice. I'm not sure if it's good enough for PB. That was decent. Let's see what the time says, though. Is this a gold? No way, this is a gold. That did not feel good enough to be a gold. Ah, it was close. Basically a tie with my goal. I mean, it's gonna come down to Hades if this is up 230. And my cards are not that great, so I don't think it's gonna be. We'll see though. I don't think my handling is good enough to get that good of a Hades fight. But we'll see how it goes.
Aloy.
Platform switch is apparently the way.
Aloy.
As you have more cover to work with over there, because it hasn't been destroyed.
I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive mostly.
Oh well, no matter what happens, gotta make sure that it's at least a PB. Yeah, we might get a barely sub 230 here, so let's go for it. Lots of health potions, so can play this really aggressively if I want to.
Started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy!
They're alive.
Not
my.
We're back. Right. Well.
There we go. Gotta make every shot count there.
Again, be mindful. Don't let them overrun us.
These Coils are so shit.
That's it. My way's clear.
There's no way that was gonna sub 230. At least it's a small PB. GG though. Not a great run, but whatever. It's a PB. New world record. But these splits are at least gonna be easier to run against, I guess. That's a good thing. very nice. I'm happy I clutched this out, because I was like down by a minute, as you can see after Grave Horde. 1:04. So, nice I clutched this out and still got a PB out of it. This was a PB with, I would say, really good meat RNG, but Coil RNG was pretty bad throughout this entire run. Coil RNG could have been way better. I have a purple handling Coil, but it's only 50%. And I think my damage Coil is just 40, so yeah. They might be purple Coils, but quite mediocre. Yeah, no rich run killer is nice. Don't get me wrong when I say this, I'm happy this wasn't a sub 230. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but... because I know I can do... obviously, I can do a lot better than just get a sub 230, right? So... I would say, even if this had been the sub 230, I probably would have kept going for an even better time, so... as just getting a sub 230 is definitely not my final goal in this. Still a lot to improve on, but I'm very happy, you know, getting a small PB. These splits will for sure be easier to run against as well, so that's gonna be nice. And this, you know, meat RNG is really good, but Coil RNG was pretty bad, so... but I still played decently well, so... with the exception of a few steps or a few places, but yeah. So, nice. Very nice. We'll keep at it. I think the best I can do right now would be a 227 Knutter. Like the absolute... like the best I would say I could go for right now would be a 227. So, yeah. But very nice. I'm really happy I got a small PB. It's a step on the way. We'll get there. And, you know, always nice to improve. And sub 230 is definitely coming soon. And it's also especially nice to at least see some improvement after the last 2 days.
Okay, Gaia.
Because in case you don't know, yesterday I had a 228 pace run that died on Ritz Defense. And Sunday, 2 days ago, I also had a 228 pace run that died on Ritz Defense. So, nice getting a run through that. So, yeah. Very nice. Indeed. But the platforms, yeah, I'm gonna do that platform switch on every Ritz Defense every time. Because apparently it doesn't lose as much time as I think it does. So it's worth it, because that way you can fight the Stormbird while still looking at the Deathbringer, and also you have more cover to work with. Because most likely at the end of the Ritz Defense the cover will be blown out on the platform you start on. So switching platform is the way to go.
My mother took my face in her hands and
for sure.
Query.
But very nice. This run had a pretty good start from what I remember, but then the mid game was bad, and then I just kept bleeding time, and obviously I knew I had a lot of time to save on Helis, so because my PB had a terrible Helis. So there was always that chance of a comeback, and we got it, so that's nice. It's always nice having a run where you are like really far down and then you're able to pull it back.
I never had time.
It's always a good confidence builder to have runs like that. So, awesome. Sub 230 is definitely coming soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if I got like a 2-minute PB tomorrow, for example. That would not surprise me, because obviously you guys, if you've been watching these last week or so of runs, you guys can definitely tell that the potential to just get a massive PB is definitely there. When me playing really well and a little help from the game with some good Coil drops, and we'll definitely smash out a good time. So a really good time is coming, and sub 230 is without a doubt coming soon, so awesome. GG. And thanks for all the GGs as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia.
We'll keep at it.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.